Hey guys. Hey everybody. I apologize profusely. So thank you for waiting. If there's any of you out there waiting, let me know. I have just learned if I'm going to do a webinar with a program I have not used before, maybe figure it out. So just so you all know, I've just done 20 minutes of this webinar to myself. So I really apologize if anybody's out there waiting patiently. I really appreciate it, and I hope you finally get something from this webinar. Now I gotta kind of backtrack and the founder of the Misfit Empire. And I'm doing this webinar today because I have had a lot of people asking me, yeah, what is this Beachbody coaching? What exactly do you do? What's it all about? What's the catch? That's always the good one, right? So today I kind of want to go over a few things, what exactly we do as Beachbody coaches, how you get involved, what's involved, what kind of incentives happen, what can you expect when you join with Beachbody with a fitness program, and what kind of options there is for you. So I'm going to go into a little bit about me. I'm going to start my slideshow. So I'm just going to do some screen sharing here with everybody. So I see a little live button in the corner, so I know that we're working now. So I'm going to do some screen sharing. I have a coach, Holly. Hey, Holly. She's messaging me right now, letting me know to breathe. I was like, no, I'm doing a webinar to nobody. This is horrible. Okay, so just bear with me just for one moment. Woo, it's like we're in a vortex. Okay, so I'm going to start Team Beachbody. And first thing, you get to learn about me a little bit. So I am a full-time working mom to adorable little Presley, who you see up there, who is 3.5 and currently passed out on the couch watching Igor. Aw. I am married to my husband, Robbie. We'll be celebrating 6 years next weekend. I am a fashion lover. People have hobbies. I have a hobby on spending money on clothes, and I love music, a lot of it. And I'm over 35. So I kind of wanted to put that age thing in there because I have a lot of people who think, yeah, I'm over 30, I'm over 40, I'm over 50, I can't coach, there's no way. So I'm just gonna tell you right now, age is nothing but a number as a coach. You can build a substantial business with Beachbody in just a year, in 2 years, in 4 years. That is a heck of a lot quicker than your current 20 or 30 years at a corporate job, right? Totally. So that is kind of a little bit about me. I joined Beachbody late 2013, and I actually didn't start coaching until February of 2014. So it's just been a little bit over a year. When I first started to it, I was just looking for a way to get fit and healthy. I've always, since about the age of 25, I've only been into fitness and health for like the past 10 to 12 years. So that's kind of a little bit about me. Here's a little bit about before Beachbody. We all kind of have where we came from, and this is kind of where I came from. When I was younger, I was always the chubby kid, as you can see, riding the horse. And kids were mean. I was called Jumbo Jet. I was called Skunk. I was called Fatty. Any name you could think of, I was called it. And the worst part about that is I wasn't even the biggest kid in school, and I can't imagine the mean things that they were called. And kids are mean. When you are told things like that, those actions and those words stick with you. Like, these words stick with me till adulthood. You always remember the negative things people say about you and never the positive. So for me, weight has always been a really big kind of a mental thing. You know, I never knew nothing about nutrition, about good exercise or anything. So it was natural that I just kind of put on weight, and I was always a chubby kid, the chubby teenager, and the chubby young adult. As a young adult, I ended up in some pretty bad relationships, feeling pretty bad about myself. So I would just go out every weekend. I would smoke a pack a day, a pack a night if I was at the bar. I would just drink my face off. I would party hard. And after that night of partying, I know I would stop at a Max or 7-Eleven. I'd buy the big bag of nacho chips, Doritos, and that jar of cheese, you know, the cheese I'm talking about, and I would eat the whole damn thing before I went to bed. Yeah, that's kind of, oh man, that was bad. And I just had no idea about fitness or nutrition. And, you know, I started thinking, okay, you know what? I got all these relationships. I wasn't happy. I need to do something about this. So I started thinking a little bit more about it, and I bought an elliptical machine. But that didn't really get me anywhere. I would work out for 20 minutes on the elliptical, and then I'd be like, oh yeah, I had a good burn. I'm gonna go eat myself a triple decker BLT sandwich and a big gulp and maybe some ice cream. So little did I know that no amount of exercise could outrun a bad diet, right? So it was a roller coaster. I gained weight, I lost weight. I did end up trying Weight Watchers, lost a few pounds, gained a few pounds. And it's just been a roller coaster ever since I've been in my early 20s. It wasn't actually until I met my husband. Oh my gosh, he looks 12 in that picture on the bottom. We just had little Presley. When I met my husband, I was still a little bit overweight, about 160, 70 pounds. I'm short, I'm 5'4". And he quit smoking with me and encouraged me to start running. Why I picked running, I don't know, it's probably the worst thing anyone would want to do. But I thought, okay, that's going to get me skinny. That is going to make me healthy. That's going to help me lose weight. I did not want to quit smoking and gain more weight. So I started running. And let me tell you, I would go half a block and my chest would hurt and it would burn. I'd be wheezing. I'd be spitting on the sidewalk. It wasn't pretty, people. It was not good. But you know what? I didn't give up. And I kept going because I knew that I did not want to live my life unfit, just uncomfortable in my own body and unhealthy. There was points at my work where I would walk home just begging for that 20-minute walk to be over. And if I was tired at work, I would seriously go to the bathroom stall, shut the door, I remember this like it was yesterday, and rest my head on a toilet paper roll so I could have a nap. It's just, I had no energy. And I was young. I was like 23, 22 years old, and I had nothing at all. So I did not want to go back to that life. I wanted to be healthy and fit. So I kept running. And then before I know it, I found myself standing in line for 10K races. And I was like, holy shit, this is me, I'm a runner. And I would laugh at myself. I'm like, there's no way. So that was kind of the start of my journey, but it didn't stop because I got married, we moved, we renovated, I had a baby, and 35 pounds crept back on. And I couldn't run anymore because after I had Presley, having kids really mess your joints. My knee was ruined and all I knew was running. And I was like, yeah, great. Now what am I going to do? I was completely lost. I had anxiety. I ended up gaining more weight back. I just did not know what to do with myself. And my old emotional eater self came rearing its ugly head. And I came back to eating those triple decker BLTs, drinking beer, affect some people, and it really affected me. So after the year of mat leave, I told myself, okay, I'm going back to work. Things need to change. I'm going to have a routine again. I can make this happen. However, I knew that going to a gym was completely out of the question, or a boot camp. I've tried boot camps, but $200 a month was not in our budget. Going to a gym, that means I'd have to get there, I'd have to work out, and I'd have to get home. That's like 3 hours of my day. I work all day and I have a kid. I have no idea where these 3 hours are going to come from. So I was really at a loss as to what I was going to do. But then I started my Fitness Pal. That's an amazing app you should all try if you haven't tried it. It's a great way to start. It is a calorie counting app for your phone. So I tried that and I met Anita, who was my personal coach. And I saw her transformation with Shailene Extreme. But before I signed up, I just ended up borrowing a burned copy of Insanity and started doing that and got really curious as to, what else Beachbody had to offer. So I ended up contacting Anita again and said, yo, I want to do this. Your transformation's amazing. I need in. Hook me up. So right away, she asked me like, oh, you'd be awesome at coaching. Have you thought about it? I was like, no. I really actually had no idea what it was about. But I knew that signing as a coach would get me a discount, and I'm cheap. And I wanted to save money. So I was like, wham, bam, I'm in, let's do this. I actually remember signing up for that challenge pack. I used a maxed out credit card. I literally had my fingers crossed and my toes crossed. I was like, please, Lord, let this go through because I need this workout. I want to try Shakeology and it's got to work. And it went through. Okay. And I was like, wow, that's amazing. I found out later that my credit card company, I'm not sure if this is a good thing or a bad thing, just upped my limit for me. So now my debt was even higher. And I was like, okay, I'm in. And I started doing Shailene Extreme and it changed my life and I was hooked. I loved it. It was 30 to 45 minutes a day, sometimes an hour, and I could do it before work and it was done. And finally something had clicked and I like had myself back and I was getting fit and healthy and I was feeling passionate about things again. It was crazy. So after I first started my first program, oh, let's see, there's Sean up top. The original guy with Insanity is how I started. So after I started with my own fitness journey, I was plugged into a team page and I kind of started watching what was going on with people and realizing that there was an actual coaching opportunity to this. Now, before that, I would see these things and I'm like, yeah, what's the catch? What do I got to do? What's the big deal? What do I got to keep in my garage? Do I got to spend $800 a month? Like, what's up? I realized after watching it, there's nothing up. You basically pay for your program and you get fit and you can run a business. It's kind of crazy. This like, yeah, what's the catch? But there's seriously no catch. The catch is fit, you're gonna get healthy, you're gonna get a discount. And if you choose to coach, much important information to other people on how to help them get fit and healthy. And I think the best part that helped me about coaching was when I was growing up, I had zero idea what I wanted to be. I mean, I was in high school, I went directly to an office job at 16 and I'm still there. Now, let me tell you, I do a good job at my office job. I go there and I do what I can. I enjoy the people I work with, but the passion isn't there. It's never been there. But I was never the girl who was in high school and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go to college, I'm gonna be a doctor, I'm gonna go be a lawyer, I'm gonna be a veterinarian, I'm gonna go here and go there, and with all these massive goals, I was kind of deflated because I didn't have any of those goals. I had zero idea what I wanted to be when I grew up. And let me tell you, at the age of 35, I finally know what I want to be when I grow up. It's crazy. It's the most rewarding job I have ever, you can't even call it a job because it is so rewarding. I mean, my current office job, you know, it's like, here's a pat on the back. Here's your measly 2% raise, and here's your Starbucks gift card on your birthday. Thank you. With Beachbody, the recognition has been unbelievable. The recognition from your teammates and your friends and from corporate. And when you do a good job, every month you get free stuff in the mail. It's like every month I'm getting something in the mail. I'm getting recognition on Facebook. They just pump you up. And seriously, I feel so good and proud about myself for the first time in a long time and feel like I'm bringing value to somebody. I never thought I was that kind of person. I just thought I was going to be a little office worker that sits in a corner and types away all day. So it was kind of amazing. And the other things that happened when I joined Beachbody that really shocked me was the friendships. I did not start this thinking I would get new friends. But when you're working full time and you have a little one at home, you know that your time is precious and you don't really have a lot of time left to get out and see your friends. And sometimes your lives take different paths and you don't really connect on the same level anymore. Not saying it will always be like that, but right now it is. So the friends you had when you were 24 may not be the same friends you have when you're 34. So I've developed so many new friendships through this and met so many new amazing women who are on the same path as me, who have the same drive as me, who have the same passion as me. It's been amazing. And the fact that I can hang out with my best friends in Mexico on a cruise, as you see down there on a catamaran, down there on the right. I've been to Vegas and I met wonderful, amazing new people. And then in 2016, I'll be heading on a cruise to Jamaica, which I've earned for free, which is crazy to think that as well. Like the rewards far outweigh anything that corporate America could ever give me. And the rewards don't even end with things or stuff. I mean, every day when I come home, I'm happier. I'm a better mom. I'm a better wife. I'm having fun again. I'm feeling passionate. I'm smiling. I care about my appearance. I mean, so many things have changed for me. And it's just been completely overwhelming, completely unexpected, and something that I didn't even think was a possibility. I didn't even know this existed when I signed up. I am so glad that I figured it out because it's been a total blessing in disguise. And so I kind of want to get into the actual Beachbody topic. Enough about me, right? So as you can see, Beachbody was formed in 1998 by Carl Daigler. He's our CEO. He is so awesome and down to earth and funny. And John Congdon, okay, I totally butchered John Congdon's name. So they just formed it as two little guys in 1998 and launched the first product in 99. Power 90, Tony Horton. Wow, he has been around for a long time. And then, a year later, Slim and Six, a couple years later, another one. And they kind of slowly built their business for, like, what's that, 8 years, just a few things. And they launched Team Beachbody in 2007. So this is where people might get a little bit confused because they hear Beachbody. That's how it originated. What had happened was Beachbody started, they did infomercials and they had products on shelves. What had happened was they had message boards, and people who were doing programs like P90X were on the message boards and talking to each other and telling people about it and saying, yeah, like, what are you doing? I'm doing this, I'm doing that, I'm doing P90X. And just people talking about their experience and their transformations with these programs and getting other people on board and buying it were really like increasing the sales for Beachbody. And so John and Carl were like, okay, what's going on here? These people that are on these message boards are bringing in a lot of new customers. Like, we should do something for them. We need to compensate them. So in 2007, they took the format of, multi-level marketing and said, okay, you know what? These people, we're going to call them coaches. Every time they bring a new person in, we are going to compensate them. And hence, in 2007, they launched Team Beachbody because we are now a team. And as you can see, since they launched Team Beachbody, the programs available have exploded. Is it just me, or do you guys like looking at all these half-naked men right now? Sorry if there's any guys watching. So, there's Insanity, Turbo Fire, Les Mills Pump, Body Beast, Combat, P90X3, PIO, 21-Day Fix. All these programs have become available. And of course, Shakeology, which is amazing, is totally changed everything. So now we're getting into the kind of boring stuff. I'll go through it anyways. I just want to show you that if anybody's concerned about the growth and the direction Team Beachbody is going, I don't think you need to be concerned. As you can see, the growth from 2007 to 2014 in only 7 years has been, I'm not a good math person, so I'm not going to say double, triple, quadrupled, but it is substantially huge, and it is not slowing down. And as for the coach growth, 40 people in 2007. Oh, can you imagine if we were a coach in 2007? That's crazy. But there's about, it says 225,000 in 2014. There is currently about 285,000 coaches. And I'm just gonna right here talk a little bit about, I know people are like, well, I'm not gonna coach because look how many there is. It's totally oversaturated. It's totally not. Think about how many people are in North America. Everybody is going to want to get fit or healthy. I mean, it's not one of the industries that is going away. It's not a fad. Health and fitness has been around since the end of time. Like, it's been around forever. I don't think that is something that is a fad that will go away, and it's going to continue. You get fitness, you get a program that you want to choose. Every program has nutrition, like a nutritional guide and recipes and meal plans, as well as Shakeology, which is thebomb.com. And you get peer support. I'm just going to stop and talk about peer support. That is the number one thing. I never did a gym because who freaking cared if I went to the gym? Nobody. I only had myself. I had to mentally talk myself into it hours upon hours to make it to a gym, and it just did not work for me. So having people that you could talk to 24/7, okay, maybe not 24/7. If you message me at 3 in the morning, I'm not going to get back to you until 9. But there's always somebody there to talk to. We have a group of people who are all together with the same mission, who all want to get fit and healthy and better their lives. It's just so motivating and inspiring. And that's why I coach too, because if I stopped coaching, I would go back to my old ways. I would probably sit on the couch eating pizza, making my triple-decker BLTs, and making excuses not to work out. But knowing that I have people surrounding me that are looking to me for some inspiration, that I have other people who are inspiring me. I'm not inspiring everybody, but my challengers inspire me. It is a full circle of peer support. And the rewards, which I kind of talked about a little bit, like each month you get fitness gear, board games, you get earn money towards your free trips. There's so many amazing things and bonuses. And let's talk about Shakeology. I'm sure you've all, I call it Crackology now because so many people who have been on it are like, okay, this is so good. I can't stop drinking it. I'm out of a bag for 2 days and I'm shaking. I need it. Okay, so it's not really crack, but it is extremely good. Shakeology is your healthiest meal of the day. Now, I know there's a lot of you out there like me that prefer to chew their food. I'm a food chewer. I'm a food chewer preference. So when I started Shakeology, I really did it because I don't take multivitamins. I forget them, I gag on them, and I know that there's no way in hell that I am going to eat all the amazing things that my body needs through fruit, through vegetables. Like, I could not stock my fridge with enough veggies, or superfoods or greens or enzymes. There's no way I could get that all in. So later on, this became more than about just a quick meal. It's totally about my health. It's my health insurance on my body. My daughter drinks it, who's now picky. So I'm like, oh, you don't want your vegetables? Here, just have this chocolate Shakeology for breakfast instead. So it is an amazing product. It is their premier product, and it is it's kind of the one thing that goes hand in hand with the fitness programs. Without it, I don't think you get the full effect. It's just amazing. Oh yeah, Shakeology. So yeah, it comes in all flavors. There's vegan options, so tropical strawberry and chocolate vegan, which are made with a pea protein, and they are dairy-free, like no lactose-free, and have no waste. So and it's also for easier digestion. And there's chocolate and vanilla and strawberry and greenberry. And there's something for everybody. It's more than just the programs. Whoa, it's going fast. Okay, that's okay. We got a lot of programs. We don't need to see that. And yes, it's proven results. Now, you're not going to get the results guaranteed. There's something, results may vary because you need to put the work in. If you follow your program and you follow the nutrition and you commit to it, you will get results, absolutely. But if you just get your DVDs and you put them on the counter and you let them collect dust and then you just like, oh, I'm just gonna have a burger today, it's not gonna work. It's proven if you prove yourself, and a lot of you have and a lot of you will. And the pictures speak for themselves. Wow. Oh yeah, this woman, what Beachbody also does is every month, every quarter, they have a challenge. So if you lose a lot of weight or you make a huge change in your body, look at this guy, you can enter to win money up to $500,000, or is it 125? I should know these. But you have the option to win a lot of money with your transformation. So it's really amazing. And yeah, and the peer support. I mean, every year we have Coach Summit where you can go. Last year it was in Vegas. This year it's going to be in Nashville. You get like undeniable, amazing training from some amazing people like you and like me. You get to work out with all the trainers. You get to meet all these people you chat with daily. You get to have a lot of fun. And honestly, like I said, I never expected to create such amazing friendships when I started doing this, and I have. And it's probably the best part aside from the weight loss. So what is a coach? So this is the one thing. You do not have to be a fitness or nutrition expert. You do not have to be at your fitness or nutrition goals. And you definitely don't have to be a salesperson. I will tell you now, I'm definitely not a fitness and nutrition expert. As a coach, we are here to guide you and support you. The books are your nutrition experts. The programs are your fitness trainers. However, doing as a coach, as you go on, you start to learn healthy and good food. And so you share that with people. Some people really don't know. So sharing what you have learned is amazing. And you definitely don't want to be at your fitness goal either, because people are messaging me, because everybody relates to somebody different. Someone who may be 300 pounds is not going to relate to the person with the six-pack abs who's doing CrossFit. Someone who has six-pack abs doing CrossFit is not going to relate to the coach who's 200 pounds. We are real people that are sharing our journey, and people want to see that this is real and that you're not something completely unattainable. And when you are real with somebody and they see that this is something that they can do too, they're all over it. And we're not selling. Let me tell you, I could not sell water. I'm a horrible salesperson. As a coach, you are sharing your journey, just like you would share your favorite restaurant, or you would share your favorite brand of mascara, or you would share your favorite shopping store. Like, oh man, I went here and tried this tilapia, you gotta go eat here. As a coach, you are a product of the product. You basically share. Social media is how I share it. That is about how 98% of coaches work their coaching business. You're sharing your journey on Facebook. You're showing people your workouts. You're showing them your food. You're showing them your struggles. You're complaining about leg day. You are showing them the new meal you made. You're sharing your journey. You're not selling anything, you're sharing. And then every so often you invite them to start their own journey. And then you figure it out together. You coach them in finding something that will work for them. So what coach should be, right? Sharing how people can change their lives and achieve their goals, and commit to being a proof the product works, like I just talked about. and improving and developing themselves. And that's another thing that Beachbody has done for me is I've never done personal development and they recommend it. I used to think, oh yeah, PD, that stuff is for people who have problems. It's totally not about that. And I've been proven wrong because everybody can totally build on their own confidence. And that's another wonderful thing that I started doing is personal development. So being a coach, so many benefits. You can set your own work hours. I work maybe 1 to 2 hours a day, sometimes 4, sometimes 10. It all depends on the level of coach that you want to be. You can focus on, using the coaching opportunity purely to save 25% and doing zero of the business opportunity. You could sign up as a coach, put that little ditty of information in your pocket and never tell a soul. Or you could be a coach, just, do it a little bit here and there, maybe do it enough to like earn your Shakeology for free. Or you could totally build it to a 6-figure business. We even have millionaire coaches. It's absolutely amazing. And these are just some of the awesome rewards. For every level that you get free bracelets and t-shirts and jackets. When you grow your team, you get bonuses. And like I said, trips to Vegas, cruises, Mexico. The recognition is absolutely amazing. There's like elite top 10 trips this year. They're going to Paris. Next year is Bora Bora. Those little huts over the water? Oh my God, that would be so amazing. There's so many amazing rewards that Beachbody gives to you. Yes, the commissions, and you earn those commissions because you work hard for it. The support that Beachbody provides is amazing. You're not going to join and then just kind of be standing there thinking, what do I do? So Beachbody has a back office, an online office that supplies everything from your training and tools to getting started as a coach to your marketing tools, how to run a challenge group, how to get your business started right away. The communication, the national wake-up call is amazing. Every Monday, top coaches, you call in and listen to some amazing coaches talk about their experience and their journey, and they have recognition about new coaches. There's so much communication involved. It's awesome. And then social media. You got Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter. Those are the main outlets for being a coach. It is a very social media driven business, and that's how it works. I mean, there's some old school coaches out there who have home parties, but this is totally different. Social media is pretty much how you build your business. And so I'm going to talk about our team a little bit. So I'm representing the Misfit Empire, also part of the Inspire Empire with Anita Myron, who's a 15-star diamond coach. I'm a diamond coach. And we have an amazing group of ladies on our team, and we're looking for some men too. We need some men in here. We provide new coach training, kind of how to get you started, step by step, what you need to do. Going to be doing some weekly team calls to go over areas that teams need to talk about, how to improve, what we can do. Fun team challenges monthly between coaches, because let's face it, we're coaches, but we're still challengers, and we still have our own fitness goals. Tons of leadership training. We have our Facebook team page, which brings us all together to share ideas and support each other. And as coaches, we recognize and help our coaches as well when they achieve awesome milestones. So here's the options when you're with Team Beachbody. So you're a coach. So you're ready to join, you want to help others, and you want to let's do it. I'm ready to inspire. Let's go. So that's an option. So I will say there's different levels of coaching as well. You can sign as a coach to receive just a 25% discount on your Shakeology each month, and you can do it to receive 25% off any other fitness programs. If you got fitness ADD, that's a great option. You can sign up as a coach just to earn maybe a couple $100 a month, not really do too much, or you can be an all-in coach, 40 hours a week. I want to stay home with my kids. I don't want to work my office job anymore. Let's do it. Or you can be a customer. You want to join a challenge group first. You want to start your own fitness journey. You want to get going on that and just kind of get the support before jumping in as a coach. So this is what you get as a coach. So challenge packs, when you buy together, is usually the program of choice, which your coach can help you choose, and your Shakeology. The fee is waived. So there's usually a $40 coach enrollment fee. However, when you buy it with a challenge pack, it's gone. Thanks, Beachbody. So this is in US dollars, it's $15.95. In Canada, it is $17. So you do pay a monthly business service fee, but you get everything at your fingertips. It is so awesome what they supply to you. It is worth every single penny. And even after you pay your business service fee, you're still saving money on Shakeology every month. So when you join as a customer, like I said, the challenge pack, you have a huge savings when you buy it together. And Shakeology goes on home direct as a challenge pack. So every 30 days, you'll get a new bag shipped to you, just so you don't have to go in and order another one. And if you don't want to continue Shakeology, you can put it on hold, you can change your flavor, you can cancel it, you can reorder it. It's completely up to you. Beachbody is awesome. They do not make you stuck. You're not stuck to ordering a minimum. You're not stuck to doing this. You can order your challenge pack, and anything from there on out is completely 100% your decision. So I hope that was okay. Once again, I hope there's people here because I totally failed on getting that started. So in the next 24 hours, what you're gonna do is talk to your coach who invited you here, either myself or your coach, and kind of ask them what they liked about it, if there's more things they would like to learn. Does it feel like something that will fit for you and help you achieve your goals? And what appeals to you? Do you want to start as a coach or a challenger? You could start as a challenger and a coach at the same time, or you could do one or the other. It's completely up to you. So think about this when you go home, kind of sleep on it. Like, what can it do for you? What do you really want? Why do you want to do this? Are you committed? What can it do for you? And who can you help other than yourself? Obviously, you are always number one, always number one. But who else can you help? Do you have families, other people that you think you can help with this journey? What are your goals and your dreams? What are your fitness goals? What are your health goals? What are your dreams for yourself, for your family, and for your future? So I'm gonna see if I can open this up to some questions, and I'll stop sharing my screen here. I'll just open the question bar. If anybody has, just let me know, and I think there'll be a question bar up on the side. Let's see here. Okay, so maybe, I just opened the Q&A, so if anybody has any questions, feel free to ask. Otherwise, I just want to thank you all for being patient in joining in the webinar tonight, and I hope it helped answer some questions, kind of like what exactly is that I do, and I covered all the questions you may have had. So yeah, that was only about 40 minutes. That's not too bad. So thank you again, and don't forget to reach out to the coach who invited you here tonight, or if you have more questions for me, or if you want to sign as a coach or a challenger, or more questions about joining a challenge group, you can email myself at daniellemariefitness@gmail.com. And thank you so much, everybody, and have an awesome night, and I hope we'll see you again.